can honestly say, if a woman ever did this to me, run.
Well, my ex and I, we had split up the week before, but when I went back to the house, we weren't actually living together, but there were some items of mine in the house, and I went back knowing that he wouldn't be in, and obviously I went into the house, and but when I went into the bathroom, I saw the toothbrush, and as your previous caller said, the red mist had come up because I just discovered that he'd actually got another woman and he'd had her in the bed the night before. Went into the bathroom and took his toothbrush out of the toothbrush holder and cleaned the toilet with it. And there was a few lumpy bits, I suppose, on the toothbrush. So I sort of knocked them into the toilet and then made sure it looked all right and then put it back into the toothbrush holder. And there wouldn't have been very much revenge, really, unless I'd actually told him about it. So I did, but not for another 2 weeks.
I was about to say, yes.
Right.
Look at that. That's a sexy nipple. Well, go on. So, we're talking about revenge. Like, what would you do to get back at your exes? There was that thing on TV this morning, about people getting revenge back on their exes. And as you just seen back from that clip, that chick found out her boyfriend was cheating, so she put her husband's toothbrush, or whatever it was, down the toilet, rubbed it in some doo-doo, and then all of a sudden let him brush his teeth for 2 weeks, and then emailed him, pussy, by the way, emailed him to say, oh yeah, by the way, I broke up, I saw your love letter, I know you was cheating on me, and I used your toothbrush to wipe the bathroom or wipe the toilet, and then you brushed your teeth with it. Personally, I think that's really shit. Literally, no pun intended. It's boring. It's been done so many times. There's a couple of things that people do which I think are really boring. Number one, yeah, people do the toothbrush thing down the toilet, and they're like, I've just rubbed it on some poo, and you're gonna brush your teeth with poo. But if that was me, technically, hold on before you judge me, it's my poo, right? Maybe yours, but it's my poo. There's more than likely been in the toilet. I can, in some weird kind of way, kind of get my mind out of it. Yeah, it's disgusting, and I'm gonna punch a bitch in the mouth. But I can kind of get out of that because it's my poo. People drink their own wee. I can be like, it's nasty, but it's my poo. Fuck it, whatever. Then there's the other one where people leak their ex's nude pictures out. That's a weird one, that is. I don't know why people leak out their ex's nudes, because number one, all you're really kind of doing is showing your friends of how much of a freak your ex is, or how much of a freak your girl is, or how much of a freak your boyfriend is. Kind of just going to have nudes all over the place. So, all that makes you, all you really put in a message out there is, yo, my girl's a freak. You should fuck her if you get the chance because she's a freak. Because that's really the message that you're sending out there. So it's kind of a lose-lose situation, because you're not really gaining anything from that, apart from putting the titties out there. I don't want to put your titties out there. I want to make you look like a fucking skank. I don't want to put your bits out there. That's just dumb. Here's what I would do. I would incorporate something really mean, because the majority of chicks all have one thing in common, which is their hair. And you know one thing about a woman's hair? A lot of women's hair is their identity. Now this is a little tip for you guys that you should probably work on and maybe think about doing if your ex fucks with you. What you want to do is take some of this shit. I don't know if you can read backwards, but take some of this shit. This is hair removal cream. I use it myself on my head. I use it all the time. So you should take some hair removal cream, and when they're asleep, this is what you got to do. When they're asleep, you put it right down the crack. You know, like where the main part of their hair is. You got to do it while they're asleep, though. When they're in their deep sleep, if you find out they've been doing anything, you put a line of it just right down the crack of the middle, where the roots are, so the hair just falls out like that in the morning. So you make sure that they're asleep. Get a load of it. Just dab it on right on the crease, all around the hair. Fucking amazing. They will go from this to this in an hour, and they'll wake up in the morning and they won't even know. You're welcome.